Go ahead. La Yashala. Imagine, which means to stand. Walk beyond Haggadah, which means turn and face the east. You want to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew? Repeat after me. Abanaw. Bashamai. Kodash. I.S.U.P.K. Yahanna. I was shining out. My young. Right.
I'm on the names, our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. That will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Because our debt. As we forgive our debt. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. We're going to say Hakaki power in Hebrew. After me, Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Baba Kashab. Thundernow. Kamakala. Kalamadawa. Latahar. Amatazariah. Lahaka. Arakawa. Sama'al. Bashim Yahushua. The water. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power to heal. All manner of sin. All manner of disease. Like the power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. We're going to say bless Israel in Hebrew. After me, Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Rakana. Wahabayah. Party. Barak. Magun. Bashim Yahushua. The water Amud. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel. And the school. Bless. Heal. Shield. Protect. I love them. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. We're going to say Psalms 121 in Hebrew. After me, Asha'ah. Ayan. Ahahori. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemaiah. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regal. Ayanawam. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazaka. Ayah. Yamika. Yamamam. Hashamah. La'ah. Yakar. Wayarah. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makarai. Yashamar. Napash. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'af. Wabu'af. Ma'itah. Wa'adah. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh thy keeper. Yahweh thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. This time forth. And even forevermore. So be it. We're going to say Psalm 83 in Hebrew. After me, Alahayim. Al-Damaya Lakah. Al-Takarah. Wa-Al-Shakwat. Yahanna. Awayabi. Yahanna Yawan. Mashanaik. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Amika. Ya'awayamu. Sawab. Wayatayaitis. Altazapawanyika. Amal. Lakaki. Magoy. Wala'ah. Yasakar. Shamyashal. Aywa. Kaya. Nawa'aitu.
La, Yakal, Ayah, Baya, Yakara, Ahoy, Adawan, Wayashma, Mawa Wahgoy, Gabal, Amawan, Malat, Halashak, I'm Yashabi, Tasbu, I'm Ashur, Nalawa, Ayman, Hayawa, Zabawa, the Salat, Akshala, Kamadi, Kasay Sarah, Kuyabi, Wanakal, Kuyashma, Nashamaru, Ayanda Ira, Hayawa, the Man, Rama, Shayatamu, Nadiyamu, Kaira, because of Abba, because of Ba, because of Zamana, Kana say you come, Ashar, Amar, Naya Rasha, Nanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayatamu, Kugaga, Kukwash, the Panya Raka, Ka'ash, the Ba'ari, Kukala Haba, Dalahat, Aryan, Khan, Durada, Basair, the Bustle, the Bahala, Mala'a, Panya, Kalawan, Waya Bakwash, Shimka, Yahaw, Yabash, Waya Bahaya, Aya, Waya Kapar, Waya the Ayu, sorry, Waya Badu, Waya the Ayu, Kaya, After, Shimka, Yahaw, Labak, Ayawan, Alka, the water.
Keep not that silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not that silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not that peace.
Hold not that peace.
Be not still.
O Yahweh. For lo.
The enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They have confederate against thee. Tabernacle of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab, and Hagarenes, Baal, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. But surely those who join with them, they are hoping the children of light. Salah, do it to them, as unto the Midianites, as to Sarah, as to Japan, the brook of Gishon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Made the nobles like a rag. Like the yea, all their princes, as the Ba, and as Amuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh possession. Hold my power. Make them like the wheel. As stubble before the wind. And the fire burning to wood. And as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy stone. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let it be confounded. Trouble forever. Yea, let it be put to shame. And perish. And they may know that thou, whose name alone, is Yahweh, the Most High, over all the earth. So be it. What's your blessings in Hebrew? Got to be Rakatha Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Miyaka Allah, Wa Alahaya, Matata Baya, Alawap Yahanna, Alawap, Asaranya, Akwasi Yanni, Akoli Yoya, Wakak Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh, what I'm on. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, Michael, and the angels, managing Yahanna, General, Captain, all true, innocent, Yahweh, and the name Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. I want to say the curse. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things live. Yahweh. And the name Yahweh. This is now. Right now. And he was encouraged. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophet. The teacher. The prince. The priest. The Israelite brothers. And the school. And he was encouraged. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose. Treasures of the rich of Israel. They refused to get to the school. Forced their riches. Into that sanctuary. Then he was encouraged. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. And their drug dealers. The courses. Princes. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. Pasco Matata. Gable. The lesbian. Spy. The witchcraft. That's the space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. Cable access channel. And radio channel. With the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop and bring swift destruction. To all the heathen that stand in the way or try and stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the the earth, and consume them. The plague, shut down to the thief, and the murder, let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel come down to plot softness, and all the heathen come up against us as we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all. As angels that have done it, cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it that coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
So be it. Saw which means to turn. Shabi, which means to be seated. Shabi, which means to be seated. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. So the Akim Hashma done by Shem Yahushua, all the Akwafim. With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commanding General Yahanna. We're not affiliated with any other Christian church or Hebrew Israelite group. 1 West is home of the truth. Not in Commanding General Yahanna, it's not the truth.
Right.
All right. We're going to continue on where we left off last week. We're going to get first in the Hebrew. Let me pull up the Hebrew. Pull up the Hebrew real quick. We're going to get Deuteronomy 20, 12 through 18. I'm going to take this first one.
Okay.
Again, if anybody has any questions online, go ahead and type it in the chat. If you have any questions in the room, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and raise your hand. Whether it's on topic or not, you know, we're here to answer any and all questions. So we're here to fix our people, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because you go to Christian church, you can't ask anything, they don't fix anything.
Right.
They break more stuff than they fix.
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna get this first one, Deuteronomy 20 and verse 12. Wa'am la'ah, the shalyam, I.M.A.K, wa I.S.U.P.K, I.M.A.K, mala hama, what is a wrath? Aliyah, verse 13. Wa natha Yahweh alahayaka bayadak waha kayat ath kal zaka wara lapaya harab, verse 14. Rakwa Hanashim waha tap waha bahama wakal ashar yahaya ba'ayar kal sha lala the baz the baza laka wa akal slake wa akalaf as shalal Aya Bayak, Ashar, Nathan, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Laka, verse 15. Khan, the Aisha, Laka, Lakal, Ha, Arayam, Hara, Hakwath, Mamak, Ma'ad, Ashar, La'ah, Ma'iraya, Haga, Wayam, Ha, Allah, Hana, verse 16. Rakwa, Ma'iraya, Ha'imyam, Ha Allah Ashar Yahweh Alahayaka Nathan Laka Nacha Nachala La'ah Thacha Ya Khan Nashama, verse 17. Kaya Ha Haram the Har Yamam Hacha Hachafya Waha Amarya Haka Naanya Waha Parazaya Aha waya waha yaba wasya kashar tazawak Yahweh alahayaka, verse 18. Lama'ain shar la'ah yala madwa athakam la'ai shawath kakal thawa ibatham ashar aishawa la alahayim waha ta atham la Yahweh alahayakam. That's it. Who's that?
The two officers, they said they're on their way.
All right.
I'll turn it, you know.
All right. The water. We want to read the same passage in. We'll read the same passage in the English. We're going to get Deuteronomy 20, 12 through 18.
Come kind of book of Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 12. Gotcha.
And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it. Verse 13. And when the Lord thy God hath delivered it unto thy hands, thou shalt smite every male thereof with an edge of the sword. Verse 14. But the women and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take unto thyself, and thou shalt eat the spoil of thy enemies, which the Lord thy God hath given thee. Verse 15. Thus shalt thou do unto all the cities which are very far off from thee, which are not of the cities of these nations. Verse 16. But the cities of these people, which the Lord thy God doeth give thee for an inheritance, thou shalt save alive, nothing that breatheth. Verse 17. But thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites, and the Hivites and the Jebusites, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee.
So Most High God said, destroy them all. Destroy them all. You know what I'm saying? When Christ comes back, we're not going to destroy them all. We're going to destroy most of them. Because it's the whole world got to be rebuilt. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's keep going.
Verse 18. That they teach you not to do after all their abominations.
So they got to go is because they're gonna teach us to celebrate Christmas. They're gonna teach us to bow to a rock. They're gonna teach us to say to have our black women say you don't need no man, you can do bad all by yourself. They're gonna teach our women that abortion pro-choice. They're gonna teach, our women pro-choice. They're going to teach our youngins to be, flamboyant and Leviticue.
Right.
Destroy all of them because that's their way of life. And they're going to teach you that their way of life is better than what the Most High God is telling us to do. So that's why they got to go. Keep going.
Which they have done unto their gods. So should ye sin against the Lord your God. I'm gonna say that's a precept. I'm not can't.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Let's get Deuteronomy 20, 19 and 20, and then 21, 1 through 5 in Hebrew. Can you take that, Bible, Sean?
Come on, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 19. I got you. Verse 19. Where you at? Got you. Kaya, third times of war. Al, Ayar, Yum, Rabayum, Laha, Lakam, Ilaya, Lata, Lata Pasha, La'ah, Dasha Kaya, Itaza, Lanadak, Al-Yua, Garazan, Kaya, Mamam Nawa, the Akal, Wa Thawa, Wa'afwa, the water, La'ah, Thakarath, Kaya. What's the name? What was that? Kaya, La'ah, Itaza, Ma'akal.
Hold on now.
So La'ah, Thakarath, Kaya, Ha Adam, Itaza, Hashada, Laba'ah, Mapanyaka, Bamataza war. Verse 20. Require, Itaza, Ashard, so that's the I or the I. Kaya, La'ah, Itaza, Ma'akal, Hawa'ah, Afwa, the Shak, no, the Tasha Kayath, Wakarath, Wabun, so that's Wabun Yath, Mataza war, Al, Ha'ayah, Ashar, Hawa'ah, Aisha, Aimak, Malakama, Aid, Radatha, Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 1. Kaya, Yamatazah, Kalal, Ba'adamah, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Lara Shatha, Nepal. So that's Ba Shaddai, La'ah, Nawadai, Maya, Haka, Hawa, Verse 2. Wayataza awa. Zakwan yaka, right? Washa pat yaka. Wama dadadwa. Wamadadwa. Al. Ha'ai rayam. Ashar. Saba yabah. Ha kalau. What's it? Oh, it said Maya.
Verse 3.
Oh, verse 3. Wa haya. Ha ayar. Ha krawaba. Al. Ha kalau. Wala kwakwa. Zakwanya. Ha ayar. Ha hawa. I galaf. Bakwar. Ashar la'a. Ibad. Baha. Ashar la'a. Mashaka. Ba'al. Verse 4. Waha wara radwa. Zakwanya. Ha'ayar. Hahawa'a. Af. Ha'ay gala. Al. Nakal. Ayathan. Ashar la'a. Ya ibad. Bawa. Wala'a. Ya zara'ai. Wa'ai rapwa. Sham. Af. Ha'ai gala. So that's Banakal. Verse 5. Wanagashwa. Ha kahanyam. Bunya. Lawaya. Kaya. Bam. Bakar. Oh, Bama. Salaki. Bama. Bakar. Yahweh. Alahaya ka. Lasha Rathwa. Wala Barak. Basham. Yahweh. Wa'al. Pan Yaham. Oh, Payaham. Yahaya. Oh, it's like Yahaya. Kal. Rayab. Wakal. Nagai.
We'll read the same passage in English. We'll get Deuteronomy 20, 19 through 20, and then 21, 1 through 5.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 19. When thou shalt besiege a city a long time and making war against it to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them. For thou mayest eat of them, and thou shalt not cut them down. For the tree of the field is man's life, to employ them in the siege. Verse 20. Only the trees which thou knowest that they be not trees for meat, thou shalt destroy and cut them down, and thou shalt build bulwarks against the city that maketh war with thee until it be subdued.
Most High Christ, real quick. It's even Most High is teaching us, war. It says when you besiege a city, which means is you encompass a city and where nothing goes out and nothing can come in. Don't just cut down the trees indiscriminately. You know what I'm saying? Use it for bulwark, which is basically a weapon against the city. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the trees that you can cut down is the trees that you would be used for meat. What does that mean? So if there's a papaya tree or
like a banana tree,
well, not a banana. You see a banana tree, you ain't gonna be using it for nothing.
Right.
But like a mango tree, you know what I'm saying? A cherry tree, an apple tree, an orange tree, something. These trees grow, grand. A pear tree, these trees grow grand. Don't cut them down. You know what I'm saying? Because we could use that. We could use the fruits that comes from it.
Okay.
As far, but like trees that are like an oak tree.
Right. Yeah.
We ain't gonna be using it. We ain't gonna be using that. You know what I'm saying? A pine tree.
Right.
Well, actually, you can use a pine tree. You know what I'm saying? To get the sap and use the sap from the to make fire and different sources and to seal up wounds and whatnot. Okay. So but like these trees that doesn't bear fruit or you can't use them for anything. Cut them down and use them against the city. That's what the Most High God is saying.
Okay.
All right, keep going.
Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 1. If one be found slain in the land which the Lord thy God give.
Like it real quick. Pan Mulattism says, "Peace, family. Respectfully, why don't y'all ever drop the link for guests to join the stream? This is you joining the stream. You can talk and whatnot. joining the stream is like being up here.
Okay.
Only way you can be up here is if you're a priest and prophet of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come in, like if you was physically in here, you'll be sitting in the audience. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which basically what you're doing is sitting in the audience. Given a link to be put up here is like you're being up here.
Okay.
If you was in the class, you wouldn't be up here. You would be sitting down there, and the teacher would be up here. So that's why the public doesn't get.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the public doesn't get, the link to be up here.
Okay.
All right, keep going.
Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 2. Then they, elders, and thy judges shall come forth, and they shall measure unto the cities which are round about him that is slain. Verse 3. And it shall be that the city which is next unto the slain man, even the elders of that city shall take an heifer, which have not been wrought with, and which have not drawn in the yoke. Verse 4. And the elders of that city shall bring down the heifer unto a rough valley, which is neither air nor sound, and shall strike off the heifer's neck there in the valley. Verse 5. And the priests, the sons of Levi, shall come near, for them the Lord thy God hath chosen to minister unto him, and to bless the name of the Lord. By the word, everyone talking, by their word shall every controversy and every stroke be tried. Verse 6.
That's it.
Okay.
We're getting Deuteronomy 21, 6 through 12. Was Wakal Zaquanya, Hi Sake Ha I Riya Ha I Yar, Hawa Wakwa Rabyum Al Ahalal Yara Katazawa Af Yad Yaham Al Ha'ai Gala Ha'ai Ra Banachal, verse 7. Wa'ain wa Amarwa Yad Yunwa La'a Shapaka Af Hadam Zaha Wa'ai Yunwa La'a Ra'awa, verse 8. Kapar La'aimak Yasha'ala Ashar Padayaf Yahawa Wa'af, it's like Wa'al, the Thun, Dum, Nakwa Ya, Bakwa Rab, Imak Yahawa, Wana Kapar Laham, Hadam, verse 9. Wa'atha, Thaba'ai Ra, Hadam, Hana Hanak Ya, Makwa Rabak, Kaya, Tha'aisha, Hayashar, Ba'ai Yunya, Yahawa, verse 10. Kaya, the Taza'a, Lama Halama, Ayab-Yaka, Wa Nathanwa, Yahawa Alahayaka, Bayadak, Washabayaf, Shab Yawa, verse 11. Wa Ra'ayaf, Basha Bashab Ya, Ashatha, Yapath, the Ara, Waha Shakwath, Baha, Walla Korkath, Laka, La Asha, verse 12. Waha Ba'atha, Al, the Wak, Bayathak, Waga Lacha, Ath, Ra Asha, Wa Aishata, Ath, Taza Paranya. That's it. All right, we're going to get the same passage in English. We're going to get Deuteronomy 21, 6 through 12.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 6. And all the elders of that city that are next unto the slain man shall wash their hands over the heifer that is beheaded in the valley.
So real quick, so what's going on is somebody dies and it's an accident. Whoever caused the accident hightails it to a sanctuary city. That's what we're reading about, sanctuary city. When he gets there, the elders are going to investigate the matter. That's what this is showing. The Levites are saying, they did some investigation, and it's several cities around. So he did their investigation, and he said the man who, or a woman, whoever person who did this thing is not in our city. So they washed their hands over the heifer. You know what I'm saying? That's up to this point, right? Keep reading.
Verse 7. Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 7. And they shall answer and say, our hands have not shed this blood, neither have our eyes seen it. Verse 8. Be merciful, O Lord, unto thy people Israel, whom thou hast redeemed, and lay not innocent blood unto thy people of Israel charge, and the blood shall be forgiven them. Verse 9. So shalt thou put away the guilt of innocent blood from among you, when thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord.
So they also investigated the matter, and they found that it was an accident. The person that caused the accident didn't intentionally mean to do it. And the reason why he went to the sanctuary city is because he knows that the loved one is going to put them to death. You know what I'm saying? So so in order to save his life, he went to the sanctuary city where he can actually get a fair trial. You ever heard of where a trial has someone goes to trial and they say they want to take it to another location, another venue, so they can receive a fair trial.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not to say in here that this person wouldn't receive a fair trial. It's just that they wouldn't get to trial.
Right. Yeah.
They wouldn't get to trial. They would, the dude, the person, the people who love the person that died would get to them before any trial would ever happen.
Right.
So he goes to the sanctuary city where they go ahead and go ahead. They go ahead and investigate the matter. They do the thorough investigation, and if he's found to be guilty, where this person intended to cause death, then he would receive the punishment of murder. You know what I'm saying? Because it was thoroughly investigated, and if that was to be found, then that person will receive the punishment. But if it's found that it was an accident, the Lord made a provision for such things, and he's able to live out Shalom Spirit Theft. He was able to live out his days at this particular, sanctuary city. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm gonna continue on. Verse 10. All right. 12. All right. Verse 10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive. Verse 11. And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and hast a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to be thy wife. Verse 12. Then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails. What is this law?
This one right here.
Shalom, sure.
I believe this, if I'm correct, I don't know if I'm speaking ahead, but when some another nation dies and she's like a sojourner and she wants to come to, she's supposed to shave her head clean. No, that's the Israelite Salaki. She shaves her head. And
this is a story of concubine.
Yeah, okay.
It's a story of concubine. Tia, she said a lot, saying I.S.U.P.K men look look rough. Feel real sorry for your woman. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Our women don't feel sorry for themselves.
Right.
Let me let you in on another little secret. There's a whole lot of women begging to be with the U.P.K man. I don't think you understand that. When you got these soft, effeminate ones, that go out and pare their nails and get manis and petties and whatnot, and that's the type of, you want the what's that sauce?
Right.
What's that? Sodomite.
The
rapper or singer or whatever.
But Lil Nas X or something.
Nah, he dressed like a woman. Dead eyes dressed like a woman. Saucy Santana. You want them Saucy Santana ass niggas? Really? What is Saucy Santana going to do when someone kicks in your door? Because the race wars have been already started. Whatever is happening now is going to get worse. And you want a saucy Santana ass nigga in your house, protecting you?
Right.
Really? That's what you want? You want someone who I remember it was this football player that got into a fight with one of his teammates, and one of the other dudes was like, you basically can't do that. He was like, this is the reason why all y'all are always losing, because you got people who eat with knife and fork. You want a nigga who eats with his hands. Take a piece of steak and just eat that with it. That's the type of people that you need. Right. That's the type of person you need a man in your bed.
Right.
That's the type of person you need, watching over you.
Mm-hmm.
You want someone who's soft and delicate. Go to the Christian church.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Christian. You can find a lot of them, and then you're gonna have to just be prepared for your children to get molested. You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared for if something pop off, they use you as a shield. You know what I'm saying? You seen I'm dating myself, but you seen New Jack City,
right?
Where dude held a little girl over him as a shield. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of man you want. That's not the type of man you're gonna find in here. You're gonna find a nigga who eats with his hands. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Who people look at and just walk around. I remember when I was a trooper, it was just me and this other brother. I was up in Canada. We was just trying to find a bathroom. As we was going through the mall, people were just parked, getting the hell out of our ways.
Right.
I was like, what the hell is going on? This is my first time, like experiencing that. Just get the hell out the way.
Right.
And you talking about you want a nigga with a shirt and tie, and
shape up.
You can find that in the Christian church.
Right.
You can find that. You can find that in clubs. You can find that in the street.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna find no soft nigga up in here. You got something select.
No, I was gonna say, because there's layers to what she said, and this gonna cut her. She's on a platform of men, telling men she's a real woman. Where is your man?
Yeah, why are you talking to me? Let me speak to your husband. Tell your husband to come on here and let me holler.
Right. Where's your husband that you talking to men? Men. That's crazy.
It's wild stuff. That
was it though.
That was it. Yeah. All right. So this right here is a story of the law of the concubine. So if we go into battle with one another, when I say with one another, with Israel versus Israel, and some people had to be put to death. The women of the city, if you see a woman of marriageable age,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, that does not have either a father or a husband, because they died in battle, then and she look good to you, and she knows that there's no man, she can't do bad all by herself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no man in the city, and there's no way for her to make a way, because there's no such, I ain't gonna say that.
Right.
But she knows she needs a man to survive. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be like, yeah. I rocks with you.
Right.
I rocks with you. Let me be called by your name. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna go to your city. I'm gonna come to your house. And I'll be called by your name. And she's gonna cut off her hair. She's gonna pare her nails, and she's gonna be in this presentation for a certain amount of time. Right?
Okay.
Men up here, I say, imagine with you, man. Yahanna, present thyself.
Yahanna, bangga banyashala.
Yahanna, bangga banyashala.
Yahabashim Yashabaktam.
Yahabashim Yashabaktam. Hey, Shabbat. We see it. We're going to get Deuteronomy 21, 13 through 19. What you got?
God.
You got Deuteronomy 13 through 19. Okay.
Okay, that's the last part.
All right. Okay. You're going to get the first 6, and then Kagar get the last one.
Okay.
Go ahead, yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 13. Wahasaraya, Sayara, Shemalath, Shemalah, Shabaya, Ma'ilaya, Waya Shabah, Babaya, Babab Yathak, Wabakatha, Abaya, Wa'ath, Amah, Yarak, Yum, Wa'akar, Khan, Thaba Wa'a, Alaya, Waba'ila, Waba'ailatha, Wahayatha, Lak, Laka, La'asha. Verse 14. Wahaya, La'a, Kapatazah, Kapatazah, Baha, Washalak, Katha, Washalak, the water, sorry. Lana Pasha, Wamakar, La'a, Thamaka Rana, Bakasa, La'a, Thatha.
Whenever it's like connected like that, is together. So like connectors. So the Thath Imar.
The Thath Imar. Baha. Thaka'ath. Thakath. The water, sir. Ashar. Anayatha. Verse 15. Kaya. Thahayayan. La'ayash. Shathaya. Nashayam. Ha'akath. It's like it. Ha'akath. Ahawaba. Waha Kath. Shana Wa'a. Wayaladadwa. Wayaladwa. Lawa. Banayam. Ha'ahawaba. Waha Shana Waha. Wa'a. Wahaya. Habaha. It's like it. Haban. Habakar war. Habakar. Lashana Lashanya. Verse 16. Lashanya. The water, sir. Verse 16. Wahaya. Banyawam. Hanakaya. Kanaya. It's like it. Hanakaya la. Hanakayalwa. Ath. Banayawa. Banyawa. Ath. Ashar. Yahya. Lawa. La'a. Yawakal. Lapakar. Ath. Bun. Hawaba. Al. Panya. Bun. Hashanaya. Hashan. Hashanwa'a, Habakar, verse 17. Let's keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Kaya, Ath, Habakar, Bun, Hashanawa'a, Ha, Hashanya, Hashanwa'a, Yakayar, Lathath, Lawa, Paya, Shanayam, Shunyam, Bakal, Ashar, Taza'a, Lawa, Kaya, Hawa'a, Shayath, Anawa, Ra'ashyath, Anwa, Lawa, Mashapat, Habakara, Habakara, verse 18. Kaya, Yahaya, La'ayash, Bun, Sarawar, Wara, Ayanya, Ayanan, Shama'at,
What's the whole thing?
Ayanyawa, Ayananwa, Shamai, Bakwawal, Abyawa, Wabakwawal, Amawa, Amwa, Wayasarwa, Athan, Athal, Athwa, Wala'a, Yashamai, Alayaham, Al-Yaham.
Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 19. What the Pashwa, or what? Abayawa, or Abua. Abua, Wa'a, Wa'amwa, Waha, Wataza, Ya'awa, Athwa, Al, Zaquanya, Ayarwa, Wa'al, Sha'ira, Makwamwa.
All right, we're gonna read the same passage in English. We're gonna get Deuteronomy 21, 13 through 19.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 13. And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go in unto her.
What does that mean? The whole verse, not just a certain part. What's the whole verse mean? You want to give it a try?
Could you repeat the answer? The question.
What does that mean?
Can I get the?
You want to get the verse? Read the verse again.
And she shall put the raiment, she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go in unto her, and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
It was some of marriage.
I said, what's the whole verse mean? I didn't say what's the
last
one. What's the whole thing mean? You want to get straight to the marriage.
The raiment, I thought it was like something physical, but I feel like it was. I'm not exactly sure.
You know what raiment is?
Thing that.
Clothes.
Like
clothes.
Clothes?
Clothes.
So I'm close to it.
No, it's clothes. It's clothing.
Oh, clothing.
Apparel. Uniform. Garment.
Right. Yeah.
So raiment, would that be like some type of robe vest? Okay.
So what's going on in from what we read? What happened for us to get here? You too, Yash.
She should.
I'm not sure, sir.
You're not sure.
She should put away her, let's say, her old clothing.
What was going on? What's going on that led up to this?
She was slack. Let's say her husband was killed.
Why? So what was going on? What was the circumstances?
She was a widow, sir.
But what was it? Why?
Because her husband was trying to fight against Israel.
Okay, so what is that?
That was the whole scenario.
Yeah, what's the whole thing?
That she's now.
No, what was going on? That's what I'm saying. What was going on for this circumstances to
Try to get to that point.
yeah. There was war.
Okay.
There was war. So when they said put off raiments of captivity, what does that mean? Since there's war, you think she's gonna be dressed to the T's? You think she's going out in that, how y'all kids say, in that ish? She got that ish on? You think she got that ish on, or she look like a bum right now? Why? Because it was war. Because it was war. You know what I'm saying? The water might be cut off. She might be on a run. It's chaos because there's war. It's not like, hey, all right, I ran out of this. Let me go to the market and grab some. Nah, there's war in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen them videos from Ukraine where they have them drone strikes? Have y'all seen them videos?
Sir.
Do you think they're going out and partying? They're just going for I just want to go for a walk. You think they're doing that? Yeah, because stuff is going on. So when they say take off the raiment of a captivity, what do you think that means? Because war is over now. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's say like disheveled clothing.
Yes, take that stuff off now because she's with her betrothed. For lack of better words, you know what I'm saying? Now she's with the victor. So now you ain't got to look like a bum because you've been through war and you know you don't have to look like that. So you take that stuff off. Let's read that from the top again.
And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother.
Now, what does that mean? Yeah.
Would that be like weeping, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, leave her alone. Let her cry. Let her mourn. Let her, you know, get herself together. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because her family was just put to death. Family was just leave her alone. She agreed to come with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. She agreed to come with you. It's not that you take them as a slave.
Right.
You know, whore.
Right.
She agreed to come with you. So take her, you know, get her clothes, get her fed, you know what I'm saying? And let her mourn. Leave her alone. That's what that means. Let's keep reading.
And after that, thou shalt go in.
Bewail unto
her. And bewail her father and her mother a full month.
For a whole month. Leave her alone for a whole month. Keep going.
And after that, thou shalt go in under her.
And then you got permission to go in under her. You know what I'm saying? If she needs more time, let her get some more time. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is her choice too. You like what you saw. She didn't want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to be by herself. She knew it was damn near certain death for her. So she agreed to come with you. And after she mourned for a month, after she saw how the way you have the house in order and whatnot. Yeah, she agreed for you to come in unto her as well.
Okay.
So that's what this means. Let's keep reading.
Okay. And be her husband, and she shall be thy wife. Verse 14. And it shall be, if thou have no delight in her, then thou shalt let her go whither she will, but thou shalt not sell her at all for money. Thou shalt not make merchandise of her, because thou hast humbled her.
So he's saying, you know, like if after a certain amount of time, you know, after that month, you like, you know what, I thought I wanted her, but now I don't. Just let her go.
Right.
Don't sell her. She's not your property.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't sell her. Don't make merchandise of her. Just let her go her way. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. Keep going.
Verse 15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another. If a man have two wives.
What we reading? This is the law. Mm-hmm. It's Deuteronomy. It says, if a man have two wives, so all you Christian folk out there, you know, saying that, you know, it's adultery to have more than one wife, you're stupid. Flat out. Plain and simple, you're stupid. Because it says right here, if a what?
If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated. Verse 16. Then it shall be, when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn.
So real quick, anybody want to give us a stab at what this means?
Can you repeat the scripture again?
The whole thing?
Just the no part.
Read from the top of where you just were.
Come, sir. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated, then it shall be, when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn.
The beloved and hated. It's like, I would say, would it be that either the man has one that he loves and one that he hates, or is it just that the wives are at odds?
No, not the wives are at odds. The wives are at one wife is at odds with the husband.
Oh.
So you got two. What you want to take a stab at it?
Khan. I want to say it's talking about if the firstborn that the wife, if the firstborn of the child that the husband hated can inherit what his father has. It's saying if a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, what it's saying is that the firstborn that is hated would get to inherit what the father has.
Well, that's a law. So okay, so real quick, the law of inheritance is the firstborn son gets the inheritance. He takes the place, so to speak, of the father, which means the father's estate will be controlled by the firstborn son, which means that he should be making the same decisions his father would be making in concerns of the rest of the family. You know what I'm saying? If you know you have 3, 4, or 5 sons and a fifth son, you know, like needed something, and you know your father would give that something to him, you should act like, you know, just the way your father would. You know what I'm saying? If he had 3 wives, and your father was taking care of all 3 of the wives, but you didn't really mess with one of them, and your father goes away, father dies, you shouldn't cut off that one that you really don't mess with.
Right.
You should treat her just the way your father treated her, giving her the same things that your father will give her. So that's what the inheritance. Now, here's something that's really heavy that goes over people's heads right here. It says if a man has 2 wives and one is loved and one is hated, the woman the wife that he hates, they're still married.
Right.
They're still together.
Right.
I can't stand that heifer.
Right.
I can't stand that nigga.
Right.
They still together.
Right.
They did not leave each other. You know what I'm saying? They're still together. So much so that they're still together when he dies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, what this law is saying, the firstborn son gets the inheritance. Now, if you can't stand your first rib and your second rib, they both bore you sons, you can't go ahead and say, well, the second son or the son that of the wife I love, I'm gonna make him, the firstborn. That's what this is saying. Firstborn is still the firstborn, even if he came from the woman that you can't stand.
Right.
That's what this means.
Sir.
Keep going.
Verse 17. But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn by giving him a double portion of all that he hath. For he is the beginning of his strength. The right of the firstborn is his. Verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened the water, sir, him will not hearken unto them. Verse 19. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place.
So real quick, what he's saying is if you got a YN on your hands that don't want to listen, and when I say YN, it's a kid, it's not a 13-year-old, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is not somebody who's it's not somebody who's real young. We're talking about 18, 19, 20-year-old, someone who's still your child, but he's young and he don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Who's causing trouble? Who's a menace, an outright menace. You take hold of them, bring them to the elders, and the elders gonna take care of them.
Right.
Who's gonna read how the way the elders take care of them? All right, we're gonna stay up here. We're gonna continue on again in Hebrew. We're gonna get Deuteronomy 21, 20 through 23, and then 22, 1 through 3. Yasha. Get the first one. Can you see that? Right there. Boom. 20.
Okay.
All right, give me the first one.
Well, slide. Well,
Are you comfortable with this?
slide. I'm still learning. So.
Okay. All right, no sweat. I'm gonna get this. Deuteronomy 21 and 20. Wa Amarwa al Zaquanya Ayarwa Banunwa Zaha Sawarar Wama Ra Ayanunwa Shamai Ba Qualunwa Zawalal Wasa Ba'a, verse 22. Wara Gamahawa Kal Anasha Ayarwa Ba Anabun Bunyam Wamath Waba I Rath Ha Ra'ai Makwa Rabak Wakal Yasha'ala Yashamaiwa Waya Ra'awa, verse 22. Wakal Yahaya Ba Ayash Kata'a, Shapat, Slakia, Mashapat, Mawath, Waha, Wamath, Watha, Lal, Yath, Athwa, Al, Aitaza, verse 23, La'ah, Thala, Yun, Naba, Lathwa, Al, Ha'aitaza, Kaya, Kwa, Slakia, Kwa, Bawar, Thakwa, Barunwa, Bayawam, Hahawa'a, Kaya, Kwalaltha, Alahai, Thala Waya, Wala'a, Tha Tama'a, Ath, Ada Mathak, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Nachala, Deuteronomy 22:1, La'ah, Thara'ah, Ath, Shawar, Ak Yaka, Awa, Ath, Shayawa, Nadakyam, Waha, Tha'ai, Lamath, Maham, Hashab, Thasha, Yabum, La'ak Yaka, verse 2, Wa'am, La'ah, Kwa Rawab, Akyaka, Al Yaka, Wala'ah, Yada, Aithawa, Wasa, Pathwa, Al, Thawak, Baya Thak, Wahaya, Imak, Id, Darash, Akyaka, Athwa, Waha, Shabathwa, Lawa, verse 3, Wakan, the Aisha, Laha Rumwa, Wakan, the Aisha, Lasha Malathwa, Wakan, the Aisha, Lakal, Abadath, Akyaka, Ashar, the Abad, Mamamnawa, Wama Taza Atha, La'a, Thawa, Kal, Laha, the Ilum. All right, we're going to get the same passage in English. We're going to get Deuteronomy 21:20 through 23, and then 22, 1 through 4, 1 through 3.
Kanokan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 20. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice.
This nigga is hard-headed. Right. He don't want to listen to nothing. You know, I seen a video of this kid. This kid, they said he was 15, but nigga looked at least 30, right? He was a big dude. He was like 6 foot, 220, 230. He was a big dude, right? And it showed him and his father going to this neighbor. This neighbor, you know, you go ahead. And this neighbor was telling him, hey, this is what's going on. He said, you know, he had some altercation with the neighbor, and this was on a Ring camera. And not me, it's like, and he said something to him. Go ahead, yeah. She said something to him, and he didn't like it, so he went and told his father, right? And the neighbor was an older woman. That what, sir? And she was telling him, like, hey, like, this dude was disrespectful. And she was telling, hey, because they were playing around the cars, and she was like, don't, you know, play somewhere else, because the way you guys are playing, because they're throwing the ball around, you might hit one of the cars, and the car could you could break one of the windows or damage cars. And he got an attitude. The kid got an attitude, and the kid got an attitude. Oh, the truck. Okay, all right. and he got an attitude, and she was like, you know what, just go tell your father, come talk to me, right? And then when she was explaining to his father, what was going on, this nigga got a whole, like, he got real disrespectful. He was like, and then he wanted to fight this grandmother. She was obviously a grandmother. He wanted to fight this grandmother in front of his father. His father had to, hold him back and push back and tell him to, get out of here. A rebellious ass kid like this, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't, if his father wasn't there, who knows what would have happened? Because he, like, dead ass squared up on this old ass lady. Like, what is wrong with you? Take this kid to the elders and be like, hey, this is a rebellious ass kid. It's a rebellious ass kid, So read that from the top one more time.
Come. Verse 20. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Verse 21. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones.
And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, which means he got to go night, nigga. Real quick. Tunisia cat, you sound stupid. Right. Like dead ass. You sound stupid, you look stupid. She's saying, Jews are looking for you, no matter what color you are. Hold on. They see you. Jews all look the same. That's what he's saying. The ICC is waiting for you. UN is waiting for you. It's saying a whole lot of stupid stuff. I don't know if you noticed, but are we bombing Gaza?
Right.
We some niggas from the hood.
Right.
The hoods of US. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
We don't bomb nothing.
Right.
Only thing we bomb is the toilet.
Right.
That's the only thing we bomb. Like, who do you think we are? Just because there's an imposter who steals, our identity. You think we're them? And you think they are us? They're Jewish. We don't call ourselves Jewish. We're not Jewish. We're the people, the actual people of this book. Right. And one day you are going to call us master. Mm-hmm. When Christ returns, you are going to call us master. We don't condone what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? We don't condone what's going on over there. But at the same time, that's not us. They don't represent us. They don't like us. We don't like them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We're not affiliated with anybody. Okay. We are the Jews of the Bible, not the Jewish.
That's right.
There is a big difference.
Definitely.
So anything that you're talking about, that hate that you're spewing, that's fine, but it doesn't belong over here.
Right.
Go tell that to the small hats. You see small hats on us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you see a hook nose? Our nose, does it have a hook on it?
Right.
Do we speak Yiddish? No, we don't. No, we don't. Do you have some?
If I could just sum it all up to show like we are not Jewish, we are not those people. It tells you in the Bible when the real Jews are placed back in that land, there'll be no more wars, rumors of wars, no weeping, no crying. The Jewish man is so-called in his homeland. It's chaos throughout the planet Earth.
Yeah. Yeah. You're calling us rats. We're not the rats. Like I said, when Christ comes back, Christ's gonna put you in chains. And then when he puts you in chains, Lord allow, if I endure to the end, he's going to give me the end of the chain. He's going to give me the end of the chain, and I'm going to tell you, your stinking ass to go left or go right. I'm going to tell you jump, and you better say how high.
Right.
If you don't automatically jump, if anything comes out your mouth other than how high, the next thing that comes out your mouth will be teeth.
Right.
Come.
Knock all your tooths out. That's how you're going to be whistling. Keep going. The lock here. We had a little fun.
Okay. that he die. So shall thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. Verse 22. And if a man have committed a sin worthy of death, and he be to be put to death, and thou hang him on a tree. Verse 23. His body shall not remain all night upon the tree, but thou shalt in any wise bury him that day. For he that is hanged is accursed of God, that thy land be not defiled, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance.
All right, real quick. So he said, if a man dies, from a tree, you should not leave him up there. Black people don't kill themselves by hanging ourselves. I saw it was one report recently, like a week or two ago, where this sister, this black lady, was lynched. They said she committed suicide, but she was hung in a tree with her hands tied behind her back. Hung in a tree with her hands tied behind her back. Her feet wasn't touching the ground. I think it was Mississippi.
I think it was Mississippi.
Yeah, I could be wrong, what I'm saying. I leave, enough room in, but this is very recent. In the last couple of weeks, this sister hung herself with a hand tied behind her back. You devils, man. You devils. And you Tunisian mofos. All y'all going into captivity.
Right.
Y'all, there's no reason for y'all to be running loose. Y'all need to be put in heel. Y'all need to be put in heel and retaught. And it's going to take about 800 years to reteach y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take about 800 years to reteach y'all. And then y'all going to be under our law forever and ever.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? Khan, there was another incident where they hanged another sister from a highway streetlight pole. But then things be tall and they'll claim it's suicide. How can a sister reach herself that high, tie a rope, and just kill herself?
Because a white man's a devil.
Right.
Khan.
That's how the sister reached that high by herself. Because the white man is a devil. I saw, it was, the white man's the devil so much that even Officer Tatum said that Nolan Wells had cocaine in his body and system. Autopsy came back, there's no cocaine in the system. You are, man, I need my button.
Right.
I need my look at the coons button, man. Right. Look at the coons, man. Like, come on. And they say Leviathan says for the fact that it took a fire engine ladder to get her down. How did she get up there? Yeah. How did she get up there? What, she used a ladder to climb up there, hang herself, and somehow magically make the ladder disappear?
Right.
Niggas, man, yo, when Christ come back, boy, I tell you.
So like,
I tell you.
If I could add on to a little bit sidebar, and then on top of that, these oppressors so evil, they go on us for like missing the light bill, but the goddamn countries is just hit $40 trillion in debt. Reckon they need to pay their bill. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what was even more crazy? You hear what's been going on with what's it, that twin who died with Carmelo Anthony? Metcalf, Austin Metcalf. You hear what his history is coming out that was not brought up during trial? Have you heard about this stuff?
No.
He has a history of bullying black kids. He got arrested for bullying a black sister, physically assaulting her. He got arrested and went to jail for a year for spraying KKK needs to kill all niggers. He got suspended from school for talking to another guy saying he's going to bring a gun to school. All this stuff, was in his history. He got in trouble for using racial slurs against black people, and the teachers was like, "Well, I'm gonna tell your coach." He was like, "Go ahead, tell him I'm a starter on varsity. It's nothing he's going to do to me." So he had a air of not going to get in trouble for anything I do.
Right. Proud.
Yeah. So when he went up to Anthony, Carmelo Anthony, and threatened him, those were real threats.
Right. Okay.
And none of this crap was brought up during the trial. That's why we need to separate. That white boy who represented Carmelo Anthony got him, what, 35 years? None of this stuff was entered into court. None of it.
Right. Oh. That would have been us.
Yeah, yeah. He got black lawyers now for a retrial, and a few weeks later, boom, all this stuff is out. Cheerleaders had restraining orders against him. He was on a football team, and cheerleaders usually on a football team. Restraining order mean you have to stay at least 100 yards away.
Right.
Cheerleaders had restraining orders against him.
Good night.
The Lord wanted him to go night night.
Right.
The Lord wanted him to go night night. I'm just I don't like that. Carmelo Anthony got 35-year sentence. Lord allow he can come home soon. He's already changed forever. Whatever he's been in jail for a few months. Prison, not jail. Prison. He's been in prison for a few months. He's just a kid.
Right.
Who knows what happens, in these few months? Just a kid. Man, boy, I tell you, when Christ comes back, Lord allow, I'm on them chariots, and Lord allow, I have a good memory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Lord allow, I have a good memory of all these things that has happened to us. Lord allow, I remember. Oh, I know you.
Right.
I know you. Yeah. Give me that skin off your back. You have something, Salaki? When Christ comes back.
Right. Come on.
When Christ comes back. You have something, Salaki.
It's the fact that Metcalf kept doing this all the way up until he got stabbed. It's like it kept piling up, and his dad covered for him. It's like the bigger the problem he made, the better the punishment it would be in the end.
Hey, I'm not shedding any tears for Austin Metcalf. No tears.
Kind of.
You know what I'm saying? My tears are shed for Carmelo Anthony.
Right.
And a racist system that put him in jail.
Right.
He was getting threatened by a racist bully. He defended himself, but some Asian old person chased down somebody and shot him in the back, and he gets off.
That's crazy.
Chased him over a football field, over the length of a football field, longer than the length of a football field. Shot him in the back. For stealing a bottle of water. Even if he did steal a bottle, which he didn't, he put it back. He chased him down and shot him in the back. Carmelo Anthony was getting threatened by, and was in his face by a bully who spent a year in juvie. A racist bully who got suspended for talking about bringing a gun to school.
Right.
School shooter in the making. Carmelo Anthony is a hero for stopping a school shooter.
Right.
A damn hero.
Right. He's my hero.
Yeah, right. Hey, let's put that on the shirt. Right. Let's keep going. I got my marching orders.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 1. Thou shalt not see thy brother's ox or his sheep go astray, and hide thyself from them. Thou shalt in any case bring them again unto thy brother. Verse 2. And if thy brother be not nigh unto thee, or if thou know him not, then thou shalt bring it unto thy own house, and it shall be with thee until thy brother seek after it, and thou shalt restore it to him again. Verse 3. In like manner shalt thou do with his ass, and so shalt thou do with his remnant, and with all lost thing of thy brothers, which he hath lost, and thou hast found, shall thou do likewise. Thou mayest not hide thyself.
Most correct. So he's saying if you find something that belongs to your brother, hold on to it and then return it to him. That's the law. That's the law. You ain't supposed to see somebody drop some money. You just what niggas be doing? They step on it,
right,
and wait for you to walk by. Nah, we don't do that. Nah, hey brother, you drop something.
right.
You drop that $700. Go ahead, pick that up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just step on it and look at them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, you drop something. You know what I'm saying? You walking by and the car is locked or unlocked, man, go ahead lock the car. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We live in a place where you know there's Austin Metcalfs of the world and what's that Asian dude's name? Rick Chow, and some Rick Chows in the world, and some what's that dude with the mustache? They're going around saying, you know, niggas be chimping out. Chud, yeah, and some Chud the builders out here. You know what I'm saying? Protect your brothers and your sisters from people like that. You know what I'm saying? Men up here, I say, Martin, which we stand. Yeah, present that so.
Maya Kala, Banga, Banya Shalom. Yahabashim Yal Shabrakthum.
Yahabashim Yal Shabrakthum.
All right, man, up here, you're shopping, which means to be seated. You too wild with this?
Can't say.
Let's see how too wild you is. Yeah, I know how the way I talk. You understood what I said, right?
Can't say.
Exactly. See, we're gonna get Deuteronomy 22, 4 through 10. Let's start with give me 2, 4, and 5.
Okay. La'ah.
Say where you at.
Oh, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 4 in the Hebrew. La'ah. Ara'ah. Oh, slake. Thara'ah. Atha. Ath. Come a war. Akayak. Akyaka. Awa. Shawarwa. Napoleon. Badarak. Waha Tha'al. Waha Tha'al Math. Maham. Hakwam. Thakwayam. Imawa. Verse 5. La'ah. Yahaya. Kalya.
Whenever you see like a yeah at the end, that's together, whatever together. So you call you.
Kalya. Gabar. Al. Asha. Wallah. Walla'ah. Yalabash. Gabar. Shamalath. Sha'ah. Asha. Sorry. Kaya. Thawaibath. Yahweh. Allahayaka. Call. Aisha. Allah.
Oh, sorry. I see it. Kagar, you got this?
Oh, Deuteronomy, what verse we left off at?
6.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 6. Kaya. Yakwara'a, Kwan, Kwana, Taza, Pawar, Lapunyaka, Badarak, Bakal, Aitaza, Awa, Al, Ha'arataza, Apar, Kayam.
Aparak.
Oh, it's together. Okay. Aparak, Yam, Awa, Baya, Tazayam, Waha'am, Rabba Tazah, Al, Ha'apar, Kayam.
Aparakim.
Oh, that's okay. It looks separate. So like Ha'aparakiam, Awa, Al, Bayatazayam, La'ah, the Quack, Ha'am, Al, Habunyam, verse 7, Shalak, Dashalak, Ha'am, Wa'ah, Habunyam, the Quack, Laka, Lama'ain, Yayatab, Laka, Waha, Al-Rakaf, Yum, verse 8, Kaya, Tabana, Bayath, Kadash, Wa'ai, Shayath, Ma'aikwa, Lagagak, right? Lagagak.
It's like a Lagaka.
Lagagaka. Separate. Gotcha. Wala'a. Dashayam. Damayam. Babam. Yathak. Kaya. Yapal. Hanapal. Mamam Nawa. Verse 9. La'a. Dazara'ai. Karamak. Kala Ayam. Pun. Dakwadash. Hama La'a. Hazara'ai. Ashar. Dazara'ai. Wa Taba Wa'af. Hakaram. Verse 10. La'a. Dakarash. Shabawar. Waba Kamar. Yakadwa.
That's it. Okay. We're going to get the same passage in English. We're going to get Deuteronomy 22, 4 through 10.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 4. Thou shalt not see thy brother's ass or his ox fall down by the way, and hide thyself from them. Thou shalt surely help them to lift them up again.
Right? So this means if your brother needs some help, don't look at it and be like, man, I'm
Right.
He gonna call me to help him, that ox, man, that's heavy as hell. Let me put it in today's term. You know your brother's moving.
Right.
You know your brother's moving. And you know he needs some help. All of a sudden, hey man, my phone was away.
Right.
Hey man, yeah. Something.
Right.
Right. You got some excuse. Yeah, it's hard work. Yes, it's hard work. But don't hide yourself from that. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at your brother, see him struggling, and you could have helped him out. He bring down that heavy ass sofa down all them stairs. You can't help him out. You know what I'm saying? You see him packing up the U-Haul. You can't help him out. It take him about 7 hours to do it. Pack, bring it down, and unpack and bring it over there. It could take 2 or 3, y'all. 2 hours, 3 hours.
Right.
Get it done right quick. Get that ox out the ditch, in 20 minutes. Where he trying to, he damn near breaking his back trying to get him out the point is, if you see a brother in need, and help them. Don't just go away and like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Right.
Don't do that. Let's keep going.
Come on. Verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. Verse 6.
Now, what does that mean? Does it mean a woman can't wear pants? What does it mean?
Sorry, so would that be like something like cross?
Yeah, but really, what does it mean? So if a woman wears pants, does that mean she cross-dressing?
No, sir.
So you can't really. So what is cross-dress? You had an idea. There was a reason why you said cross-dress. Tell me that reason. Don't be scared.
Because it said the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's
But
garment.
we see women in pants all the time. Do we consider that cross-dressing?
No, sir.
So why did you say cross-dressing?
I think it was.
Come on, say it. Don't be scared. Say
for
it.
A man, sir.
For what you mean for a man?
Like if he was to put on, it said if a man put on say woman's garment like a dress or something.
Yeah, we could say that. We could say it, but if we say that, then people will say, well, then a woman's wearing pants. So what is it really saying? Just like it said, in Revelations, he that have an ear, let him hear. Does that mean people who have, ears, or does that mean people who have understand this?
So is this like metaphorically speaking, sir?
Yes.
Okay, come on.
So what is the metaphor that they're trying to put out?
I'm unsure, sir.
Okay, no sweat. Basically, remember how the way we were talking about how the way the woman was like, you need to look clean and not, she didn't say clean, but she said you need to look a certain way, right?
Come on, sir.
And we was giving her examples of, she was basically explaining how she wants a saucy Santana.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Saucy Santana ain't changing no tire. Saucy Santana ain't mowing the grass, mowing the lawn. Saucy Santana ain't if that dog get kicked in, he ain't the first one to hop up out the bed. You know what I'm saying? Looking out the window like Malcolm X with the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Saucy Santana ain't doing that. If a woman were to do that stuff, you hear something knock, wake you up out your sleep, you glass break, and the woman gets up and then grab the iron, that's kind of like putting on a man's garment. Why? Because the man's supposed to be going and checking that out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A woman tell her husband, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this. And he was like, yes, dear. You know what I'm saying? That's putting on a woman's garment. Why? Because the wife is supposed to be submit yourself to your husband. Right there, in that instance, the husband is submitting himself to the wife. He's putting on a woman's garment. You know what I'm saying? That now, what does that mean? That a husband cannot listen to something that his wife tells him? That does not mean that. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe she's an accountant. You know what I'm saying? She's an accountant, and she's like, hey, we need to put our money here, pay this off before we pay this off, and then once we pay this off, we can move to do this. She has formal education, training in that area. Maybe you should listen to her in that area.
Right.
But if she goes off and says she's an accountant, and she says you should get this type of pistol because of this, and she has no training, or I can stay out at this amount of time, something far off.
Right.
Are you gonna listen to her for that? Yeah, chances are no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can wear this because it's whatever, because I like it. I'm dressing for me. I know people have heard that. I can't be the only one who heard that. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing this because I like it. I'm dressing for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get into arguments and getting in men's faces and whatnot. Ace, woman, calm down. Driving reckless and pulling up to somebody and then cursing them out, giving them the finger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that man ain't crazier than you.
Right.
Yo, I saw this video. You know how people be pranking people at like Walmart and whatnot?
Right, yeah, kind of.
So this video, this guy asked this, I think it was this African something, and it was a prank, right? And you know, it was just to get a reaction. He got a reaction. He chased the dude out the store, and the dude jumped on the car, and the dude was driving around trying to get the guy off the car. Now, what if you don't listen to your husband, and your husband tells you, you know, don't be getting into argument with you know, especially men,
right?
Don't do that, and you run into this nigga. What you gonna do when you by yourself?
Right.
Well, now even if you're not by yourself, now your husband has to take care of that.
Right.
Stay in your lane.
Right.
Come on,
stay in your lane. Now, does that mean a woman cannot, you know, mow the lawn? Does that mean a woman cannot change tires? Does that mean a man cannot be a cook? You know what I'm saying? A chef? No, that does not mean that. It does not mean that. But there are certain roles that a man has to play.
Right.
There are certain roles that a woman has to play. Stay in your lane.
Right. So
go ahead.
Like to sum it up, like women don't know what how to be feminine no more. Like prime example of that rat run across the floor. Your husband in the chair screaming, and she's the damn grandma for Tom and Jerry trying to beat that right out the house. The opposite.
Man, yeah. I've heard women say, you know, they was in love with their man until he cried about, you know, something like, you know, his grandmother died or something,
right?
And then she saw him crying, and then she was like, she looked at him different.
Like, yeah.
She looked at him different, like, this the man I love. She giving him the side eye now,
right?
Now, just imagine if this nigga screaming on a couch and there's a rat,
right?
if she looking at him different because his mama died, you know what I'm saying? He cried because his mom's died. How is she gonna look at him when he jump up on the couch because a rat, a mouse, not even a rat,
right?
I'm not talking about New York City rat,
right?
You know what I'm saying? With that thing that Martin and Pam was fighting,
right? Yeah.
Imagine one of them run across, you know, and he jumping up on the couch, and he's you know like, oh no,
right,
hiding behind you.
Yeah,
imagine that.
Yeah, she Pam.
Yeah. Imagine that. That's when you're gonna want a nigga that eats with his hands.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Come on. Let's keep going. We spent too much time on it.
Okay.
Come on. Verse 6. If a bird's nest chance to be before thee in the way in any tree or on the ground, whether they be young ones or eggs, and the dam sitting upon the young or upon the eggs, thou shalt not take them. Thou shalt not take the dam with the young, with the young. Verse 7. But thou shalt in any wise let the dam go, and take the young to thee, that it may be well with thee, and that and that thou mayest prolong thy days. Verse 8. When thou buildest a new house, then thou shalt make a battlement for thy roof, that thou bring not blood upon thine house, if any man fall from thence. Verse 9. Thou shalt not sow thy vineyard.
Like, you know what the battlements is? It's like an edge. So if someone's on your roof and they slip and fall, again, an accident, there's a way for them to steady themselves, you know what I'm saying, catch themselves. So it's sort of like a fence.
Come on, sir.
Up on the edge, you know what I'm saying? So that, you know, if someone slips and falls, if someone does any work on there or is up on there for any reason and something happens, they slip and they fall, they're not gonna, you know, die because of your negligence. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. That's even written into our law. How many people knew about that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's keep reading.
Okay. Verse 9. Thou shalt not sow thy vineyard with diverse seeds. Vineyard with diverse seeds, lest the fruit of thy seed which thou hast sown and the fruit of thy vineyard be defiled.
So he's saying, you know, don't mix and match stuff in your vineyard. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like the Most High don't even like DEI like that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High says if you do that, it's just gonna like certain fruits, or I ain't gonna say fruits, certain things that you sow, they grow differently. You know what I'm saying? Some may need a whole ton of water, and some things may not need as much water. If you sow them together, one is going to die off because one thing needs more of that, you know, some resource or another. Some may have a whole ton of vines, and some may need space to grow. If you planted the thing that has a whole ton of vines, it will choke off that other thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why the Most High said don't put, you know, diverse seeds together, because when you do it, it just you know, you're trying to get more bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? You may not have that much land or whatnot, but you're gonna wind up losing more than what you put into it. So that's why the Most High God is saying don't use diverse seeds or plant diverse seeds. Let's keep going.
Okay. Verse 10. Thou shalt not plow with an ox and an ass together. And that is it, sir.
All right, Most High. Just for time's sake, I'm gonna get this last one. Deuteronomy 11:17. Deuteronomy 11:22, 11 through 17. Where you at, 11? There you are. Verse 11, La'ah, the Labash, Sha'ai, Tanaz, Tazamar, Wapashathium, Yakadwa. Verse 12, Gadalium, the Aisha, Laka, Al, Arabai, Kana Pawath, Kasa, Wathak, Ashar, Thakasa, Baha. Verse 13, Kaya, Ya, Yaquak, Ayash, Asha, Waba'a, Al Ya, Washana'a. Verse 14, Washam, Laha, Al Ya, Lath, Dabarium, Waha, Wataza'a, Al Ya, Shum, Ra'ai, Wa Amar, Af, Ha, Asha, Haza'af, Lakwa, Khaf, Ya, Wa'a, Korab, Al Ya, Wala'a, Mataza, Afya, Laha, Batha, Wala, Walyum. Verse 15, Wala Quak, Abya, Hana Ira, Wa, Amma, Waha, Wataza Ya Awa, Af, Batha, Walya, Hana Ira, Al, Zaquanya, Ayar, Sha'ira. Verse 16, Wa Amar, Abiya, Wa Sake, Hana Ira, Al, Hazaquanyam, Ath, Bathia, Nathathia, La Ayash, Haza, La Asha, Waya Shana'a. Verse 17, Wa Hana, Wa Hawa'a, Sham, Ayalath, Dabarium, La Amar, La'a, Mataza'athia, Laba Thak, Batha Walyum, Wa'al, Batha Walya, Bathya, Wa Parashwa, Hasha Mala, Lapanya, Zaquanya, Ha'iraya. Verse, that's it. All right, we're going to get the same passage in English. We're going to get Deuteronomy 22, 11 through 17.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts, as of woolen and linen together. Verse 12. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture, wherewith thou covereth thyself. Verse 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her. Verse 14.
So like real quick, when it says thou shalt not wear, diverse put diverse linens in your garments, is that what it says?
Answer.
That means it doesn't mean you can't wear wool and polyester. That does not mean that. It means that people once upon a time were cheating people. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying this is really silk, but they put wool in it, or they put a different material in it. They're saying it was 100% one thing, and they cut it and put impure, a different material in it, and called it still the other thing, so they can charge you more when it really wasn't that one thing. So that's why it says don't wear two different things. Has nothing to do with, some people are stupid. You know what I'm saying? And the people that you listen to usually have a small hat, a hook nose, or call themselves Christian and pray to white Jesus. Just keep going.
Verse 14. And give occasions of speech against her.
And read that from the top.
Verse 13.
13, yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her. Verse 14. And give occasions of speech against her and bring up an evil name upon her and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. Verse 15. Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate. Verse 16. And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hateth her. Verse 17. And lo, he hath given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. And that's it.
So basically what he's saying is, if you you find a woman and you're like, man, she fine as hell, I want to clap the cheeks, and you get permission from her father, hey, and then you pay the dowry, and then you go into her and you be like, hold up, nah, this ain't what I paid for.
Right.
This ain't what I paid for. I paid for I paid for top shelf, and I got a 40 ounce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't right. What you're supposed to do is go to the elders, go to a father, and next week we want to read how the way this pans out. We got any Leviathan says you need a you need a nigga that eats with his hands. It should be a UPK shirt.
Right.
You know what?
Right. I'm gonna put that on the shirt today.
You know what? Yeah. Hook me up with that line. I'm gonna put that on the shirt.
Right.
Hook me up with that. We're gonna put that to work. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns before I close this out? Nah. Anybody online? Nah. Been up here. I say I'm Michael, which means
You right.
yep.
La Yashala.
Men of Israel, go up that long to prepare to salute the Torah.
How about Shimei Al-Shabrak? Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak ya.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Brak ya.
You. Imagine, which means to stand. Which means turn and face to the east. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Abanaw. And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. So be it. You want to see our power in Hebrew? Yahweh. Bashem Yahshua. Done now. Please give us the power. Power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. Power to cleanse love. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirit. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. That's Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh. Bashem Yahushua. What I'm on, Yahweh, and the name Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones. In the name Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 Hebrew. Got the meat Asha Ayanya. Ahahari. Ma'ayan. Isaiah. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemai. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. What's coming to my help? My help comes from Yahweh, which may have an end. He will not suffer I put to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. All evil. You shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. This time forth. And eve evermore. So be it. We're going to say Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahai. Al-Tamayalaka. Al-Shaqwa. Yahanna. Awiyabika. Yahamma. Mashanai. Yasha'al. car. Show me a shot. Hey, why? Yeah. I'm Shabi. Tazo, hold not that peace. Be not still. Your house. Below. They that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off. For being a nation. With the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. No one could stand. They are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom. And the Israelites. Moab. Hagarine. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assure those who are with them. They have opened the children of Lot. That's a lie. Do unto them. To the Midianites. As to Japan. And the brook Shah. Paris and Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make the noble like a red. Like the head. Yea. All the princes. As the Bob. As a Muda. Who said, let us say to ourselves. The house of Yahweh possession. Oh, my power. Make them like a wheel. As stubble before the wind. As fire burneth the wood. And as flames of the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their face with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh, Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone, is Yahweh, the Most High, over all the earth. So be it. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. Michael. And the angels, the manager in their house, the general, the captain, the officers, all the troops, and the assistants, Yahweh, and the Navy House shot. Thank you. So be it. We're going to say the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh. Name of the Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. And send evils and curses. Punishment and destruction. To the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophet. Teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. The evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose. The treasures of the rich of Israel. They refuse to give to the school. Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. And evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites, the nation, and the drug dealers, the courses, prisons, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogue, Roman Catholic Church, Pope, Islam, Christianity, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, the spies, the witchcraft, space program,
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us. Bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try and stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro the earth and consume them so that the plagues shake down to the feet and the murderer of Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, come down the flying saucer. Punch all the heathen that come up against us. Because we speak thy words, cause it to be known by all that is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it that coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. So be it.
Israel, we give the teacher one courtesy salute. Individual Major Shabbat, Major, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh dismissed.
Slocky, real quick. Tanisha Cat. There's another person out in Indianapolis who's serving time who thought that we were the Jewish man, and she went and did something out of, probably was in her character. But she did something against us, and she's serving prison time. Don't get us confused with them. Right. Lest you be serving prison time. Shalom.